Austin Bayliss of Central Empire Wrestling. Man, I gotta say tonight's show was great, dude. I'm serious. I'm not just saying that because you're here with us. We were all amped through the whole show.
My voice is shot.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. As somebody who used to come to shows regularly, I gotta say I'm really excited that this happened, and I'm really excited about the announcement from tonight about January. I guess my question is, I remember reading the post on Facebook about, hey, this is going to be our last show, and I remember having a new job and having to miss that show. So it was a terrible thing.
Big time.
What made you say we're putting on a show tonight, and what led up to this?
It's a good question. About a year ago, I got a phone call in the middle of the night from a family member of a longtime fan. And I missed the call. I was sleeping. They called again. In the morning, I called them back, and they were calling to tell me that their mother, in this case, had passed away. And she sat in the front row right on the corner every show. And she wanted, before she died, she said, I would like Austin Bayliss to speak at my funeral. And I would like for him, Brian Gott, Brian Gott, and Donnie Peppercricket to be pallbearers. For somebody that's 70 years old, when they pass away, for them to think of me to be one of the last things that their friends and family see and hear, that was really special to me. And it was at that moment that you realized it wasn't even about the wrestling when you did it. It was about the moments that you made. Mm-hmm. And the impact that you had on people's lives. Mm-hmm. I never would have guessed that I would be doing a 10-bell salute at someone's funeral.
Oh my.
It was really moving to me. Her family was here tonight, and they had a great time, and they said she was watching from up above.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. It is very cool. And that's a moment that you can't really script that. That just happens.
Yeah,
and so when it came to why did we decide to do a show again, that was the moment when I said, maybe we make moments here, and we need to try to make at least one more moment. And so we made a moment tonight. We're coming back January 14th. We'll see if we can make another one. And the nice thing is we're just taking it show by show. So if we have one more show and that's it, then that's it, guys. Mm-hmm. You know, I knew the second match tonight that I was booking a show for the 14th, and that's a true story. And my wife said to me after the show, she said, I really wish you would have told me about this. You know? And I said, and we hugged, and I gave her a kiss and said, I'm sorry, you know, and I should have. But we're just taking it one step at a time now. So, I mean, truly, that's honest to gosh truth.
Awesome. Pretty cool. One question I had, how did this, I don't know if you're going to be able to top that amazing story, but how did you start this in the first place years ago, like this whole thing?
So in 2004, I started training to wrestle, and in 2005, I wrestled my first match, and I was wrestling all over, and I was also a college student at the time. And it was just one of those things that it naturally morphed. You're wrestling everywhere, you're traveling everywhere. Well, how about we just do it close to home, and I do it myself?
Yeah.
And Mick Mayhem actually sold me his wrestling ring. So the very first ring that I had was Mick's ring, and we refurbished it. We had our first show about 20 minutes from where I was raised in Westchester, Iowa in 2007. It was much like tonight. It was very emotional. The crowd was very into it. It was a fun night, and it just morphed. It's almost like tonight came full circle. Mm-hmm. Because when this first started, we had no idea what to expect. We didn't know if it was going to be big, if it was going to be a bust. Yeah. It's kind of like tonight was. When you're gone for 3 years, a lot of things change. Mm-hmm. I mean, 3 years ago, it was just my wife and I, and tonight I had my 2-year-old son here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how much life changes.
Right.
And so we had no idea what to expect tonight. We had no idea what to expect in 2007, and fortunately for both nights, both occasions, we were really happy with the result.
Local events are tough enough as it is. I mean, I couldn't imagine putting on a wrestling show like.
It's such a niche group of people that would want to come to a wrestling show, especially a local wrestling show.
Some very high-powered people at William Penn University were here tonight, and they had never been to a show. And they said to the guy that got him here, you know, the guy that sold him the tickets or advertised it, they said, we never thought the wrestling shows in Oskaloosa amounted to what they amounted to. We figured, a couple dozen people and it's hokey and whatever it is. And this is people that are really high up in the community here in Oskaloosa, and they said, fantastic job.
Yeah,
Great. We couldn't believe it.
cool.
That is great.
Yeah.
Because those are community leaders. And that's what we need. We need people from the top supporting us, because that's how we make this thing bigger.
Sorry. I said it'd be cool if you could use those connections and maybe get a show at the college.
We had a couple
That'd be
there when I was a student there, and it was awesome. It was really good. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
I will say when we first pulled up, we had our tickets already, and I was so excited when I saw that many cars were in the lot. I was like, yes, this is going to be awesome.
Crowd turnout for sure. I couldn't imagine how you feel about it. That's great.
We're very grateful. This could have went two ways, and it went the way that we hoped it went. So thank you for your support. Thanks for your time tonight. I know
Thank you.
we're the building's empty now, and there's not a lot of people here, but 20 minutes ago everybody was just waiting to leave. So you guys included. So thanks for taking your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for giving us the time
Yeah.
to talk to us. For a
Thank you
little
very
bit.
much. I appreciate it.
It was a blast for sure.
It's a mutual admiration society, so I'm grateful for what you guys do for me as well.
So let the people know before we sign off here. When's the next show? Kind of give us a little bit
So
of a
the
hint.
next show is in 2017. Can you believe it? We started in 2007. Now 2017 we have a show. 10 years. Wow, incredible. Had we not have stopped for 3 years, it would have been our 7-year, or it would have been our 10-year.
Yeah.
So technically it's our 7-year. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, Saturday, January 14th, we'll be right back here at Bradbury Hall. The main event was signed tonight. Will be Rory Fox taking on Donnie Peppercricket. Actually, I'd like to invite somebody on the panel right now. Donnie Peppercricket,
Yeah.
come on in and
over here.
yeah,
Donnie!
we got Donnie Peppercricket here. Donnie, how do you feel about taking on Rory Fox on January 14th?
I feel like he is just a glorified. He thinks he's bigger than what he is, and I'm looking forward to knocking him down a few pegs.
He's definitely not bigger than you.
No,
Yeah.
ego maybe. His ego might be bigger than me, but
I got to say, I'd like to see him get taken down, especially after the what happened there in the main event. So
definitely. Superfly and I actually go way back. Me and him have won tag team titles in other companies. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time, and I'm not going to sit there and let somebody just, try and. Because if we were in Mexico, that is like one of the biggest signs of disrespect is to take off a mask.
right,
So
right. All right. Well, you guys heard it here. You've been watching Nerd Buffet podcasts. I'm here with Austin and Donnie.
I'm Tommy. And I'm Seth.
And this has been great. Thanks, guys, for watching.